Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ria and welcome to Eye Candy by Ria. In today's video, we are going to be testing out and doing a first impressions on the Fenty Beauty Cream Blushes and Bronzers. I ended up getting one of each so I can give a good test run of each product. I didn't want to go too ham on the products because again, it wasn't cheap. So in this video, I'm going to go through the product details, do a little try on and first impressions, and then give you my final thoughts. But my final thoughts of the full day wear test, so my full rounded first impression thoughts will be pinned in the comments down below, so definitely go check that out. And I will definitely make sure to keep you guys updated. So if you guys want to see the try on and my first impressions on this product, then definitely just keep watching. I would love it if you guys would give this video a like and subscribe if you love try on and honest reviews. I am not filtering out, and let me say I do have a few problems with this product, but I will touch on them throughout my video. You know me, I'm brutally honest, and I really don't care if you're Fenty or Hourglass or Tom Ford or Colourpop. I will give my honest opinions no matter what, because at the end of the day, you guys are my priority, and you know, I don't want you guys spending your money just everywhere. Budgeting is a very crucial part of people's lives, especially with everything that's going on. I definitely want to hear your thoughts on whether you've tried or plan to purchase this product in the comments down below, and your full-on thoughts so we can have a little discussion. And without further ado and further blabbing, let us hop right into this video. Okay, so let us get into this Fenty Beauty Cream Blush and Bronzer try-on portion. Before we get into everything, I will leave what I put on my base in the description bar below. For the cream bronzer, I ended up getting the shade Teddy because the shade Macchiato seemed a bit of a neutrally warm undertone, and Teddy was just the perfect olivey undertone I felt for me based on the swatches I saw. And then the cream blush, I originally was going to get Petal Pout, but then I really wanted to get a shade. If I was getting any shade, I wanted to get a shade that was unique to my collection, especially for the pricing. Now, in terms of the pricing, in Australia, the blushes cost $33, and in the US, it retails for $20 from Sephora. As for the bronzer in Australia, yes, I got this baby for $50, and in the US, this costs $35, I believe. If I am making any mistakes, I will leave any corrections up on the screen. Now that we've covered all the details, let us get into the video. But before we hop right in, I just want to add a disclaimer that this is just my own opinion. It is honest, unbiased, and not sponsored whatsoever. And also another note, I did not set my base. This is just fully just cream and liquid products, because that's the way I want to try it. On one side, I'm going to use brushes and my fingers, and the other side, I'm going to use a makeup sponge. I did want to do different sides differently because I do tend to use brushes and my fingers more when it comes to cream products. I just feel like it melts into the skin better rather than a sponge, because I feel like it just absorbs more product. But we shall see how this plays out when I end up using these products. I'm going to start off with my bronzer, and I'm going to use the shade Teddy. So this is what the packaging looks like. Very sleek, very Fenty, very reminiscent of a brand. And this is the packaging. Oh, I'm putting it upside. This is the packaging. I absolutely love it. I love how it is similar to the normal powder bronzer, but it does say cream on it to differentiate itself. And this is the shade Teddy right here. This is very similar to the Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Light for reference. So now I'm just going to take this on my finger like so and just do a little swatcheroo for you guys. So again, this is very sheer, but again, it has a yellowy base that I'm so happy I got, because that was kind of my number one concern when it came to this product. So to apply the product, I'm going to be using my Stilazzi Face Primer Brush. I love this brush. It is dense. I always use it for any cream contouring product. So I'm just going to take this and apply the contour on both sides and then blend this side out with my fingers and my right side out with my fingers and my left side out with the sponge. Completely had a brain fart there. So I know it looks harsh, but I feel like it's a very like thin formula, so it'll blend out right away. So I'm gonna do the brush side first because I feel like that is less forgiving than the sponge. So I'm just gonna blend it out with the brush side. Oh wow, this is, I'm just gonna go in with my finger because I feel like, yeah, this blends out really, really nicely. That's why I wasn't too worried because I feel like I have a lot of like leeway time when it comes to blending this product. Apologies for the background noise. I feel like no matter what time I film, whether that be first thing in the morning or late afternoon or even at night, there is constant noise. So I'm just gonna be going ahead and taking my Real Techniques sponge. This is one of my favorite sponges, and I'm just gonna blend my left side. And instantly I can tell you from the sponge side that it blends out so much easier. If you're looking at more of a softer kind of bronzing effect, then definitely go ahead and use a sponge. But for me, I really do like the effect the brush and the fingers give, because for me, I like a harsher kind of look. I like there to be more of a sculpted definition rather than a softer look. But I know many people like Jessica Braun and stuff love a softer kind of looking effect. And this is definitely more natural and day-to-day. This is more like IG, kind of doing your makeup full glam. I'm more of a sculpted gal. I love to like snatch my cheekbones. I am going to go ahead and with my fingers just apply this on my nose, because that's just really how I like to apply my cream bronzer. With my nose contour, I definitely love to let it sit for a little bit of a while. But this is essentially, I love just applying my cream bronzers on my nose with my fingers. I just find I can get a more precise application that way. That is just me personally. As for the undertone of the product and the color, I feel like this color matches perfectly and beautifully. This is the perfect undertone for me in terms of it being not too yellow but still having that olivey undertone, which really adds that bronze effect. I love the fact that this is able to cater to both types of makeup lovers, those that just want something natural and everyday versus someone who wants a full glam look. So I really am loving this product so far. I definitely want to see how it sits on me throughout the day, so I will do a check-in before heading to bed. I'm just going to even both sides so it doesn't look too ridiculous, even though I'm not heading anywhere and I'm just going to stay at home. I still want to look somewhat even when I look at myself in the mirror, so I'm going to do that. But those are my thoughts on the sponge side versus the brush side. Okay, so let's move on to the blush side. So the blush I ended up getting, I was gonna get Petal Pout at first, but then I wanted to add again something more unique to my collection because I do have similar blush shades like Petal Pout. I'm guessing I really haven't seen any of the cream blushes in real life. I just went off the swatches I've seen, and I really was intrigued by Bikini Martini. I know the name itself was amazing. Again, this is the packaging right here. Really nice. I love how you can see the color up top. However, I have to say the size of this is smaller than the size of the palm of my hand. This is it compared to the cream bronzer. It's kind of ridiculous, I must say. This is comparable to a Sephora like full-size sample. I got a Becca full-size sample slash mini, and this just looks like a mini, and for $33 I should be getting a lot more product than this, and in this you get only 3 grams of product, or 0.10 of an ounce. I know you don't go through cream products that much, but still, I mean, I feel like I'm getting more bang for my buck I don't know. I feel like I'm getting more worth out of my Natasha Denona Love Cheek Glow palette than this product itself. I just have to say that if this was bigger, I would definitely be more pleased. This for $33, like, this is a sample size. That's my only gripe with this. Let's see how this performs though. I'm just going to do a little bit of a swatch for you guys. This is, again, Bikini Martini. This is how it looks like. This is how it essentially looks like true to color. And this is its swatch. I'm just going to swatch it. It's a fairly bright, cool toned pink. I'm just going to turn down the lights. So this is like a bright, cool toned pink. And this is the color true to color. This is the shade true to color and how it looks like in the pan. Hopefully this thing will focus. Now I'm just going to take this shade and blend it on my cheeks. I'm not going to add too much. I'm just going to blend it out like so. Oh wow. Okay. I have to say, I really do like this color. It is not picking up any of the foundation underneath, which I was really concerned about. And this blends out super beautifully. This blends out really, really well and easily. Wow, I really like how this looks. It doesn't show up as bright and intimidating as it does in the pan itself, which I am so glad about. That's what I was like initially worried about. And I also do like the fact it comes with a little bit of a mirror. You know, it just adds that extra bit. I'm gonna add the same amount of product on this side, and I'm gonna take just the butt of my sponge, of my booty blender, and I'm just gonna blend this out. Again, it doesn't give you a glowy, ooh, this side is kind of looking patchy. I don't know. How do you guys feel it looks? I feel like with the finger side, I'm looking at my other mirror because I can't like, I mean, this is a tiny ass mirror. Come on. Like, I'm not gonna give you guys my actual thoughts using a tiny ass mirror. I feel like with the finger side, it does, more product shows up, but I feel like with the sponge, it absorbs a lot of the product. So you're getting like this really, like, if you want the faintest blush look, this would definitely be a nice side for you. But for me, like, if I'm applying blush, I want some of the color to show up. So definitely would be using my fingers to apply this product for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this with my fingers. I mean, I definitely see this benefits of a sponge. I mean, if you end up going too ham on the blush, then this definitely would soften it out. But I feel like in terms of getting good color payoff from the product, you would definitely have to go in with your fingers or a denser kind of brush, in my opinion. I'm just a bit disappointed with the size of the product itself. So this is the final look of me applying my cream blush and cream bronzer. I'm gonna go ahead and set underneath my eyes, do my makeup off camera, and I will be back with my final thoughts. So guys, this is the completed look. I just filmed this makeup tutorial for my Instagram page. If you want to check it out, definitely go check it out. I used a lot of new products in my collection, so definitely go check that video out there. And I just want to give you my final thoughts. I have not reapplied or touched up my cream bronzer or my blush. I have not added any setting powder, and I have not put any additional layer of highlighter or anything like that in this tutorial, just to make sure I am truly testing out this product. I filmed my original try on portion at 12:30 and now it is 8:30 p.m. so I've had this on for a good 8 hours, which I feel is like a good time to tell if it is oily or not, or whether it gets greasy. And for me, especially for my oily skin, I find that the blush, let me just get out the mirror really close. I'm just getting out the... So for me, the blush has stayed on pretty well. It's slightly faded throughout the day, but I can still see the blush. However, the bronzer has stayed intact, baby. And the more I wore it throughout the day, the more I fell in love with it. The contour and the bronzer, like contour slash bronzer, stayed on really well, especially on my forehead. I really like the way it's worn throughout the day. Again, it doesn't lean too olivey in undertone. It kind of goes for that kind of neutral level, but it's not red, which I love because red makes me look so sick. And this is such a lovely nose contour. It has stayed on my nose throughout the day. It did not get greasy throughout the day, which I was super surprised at, because usually I set my nose in place with a translucent powder, the Coty Airspun one, but I didn't do that today and I just let it sit, so whatever natural oils came through, it did. And oh my god, it still stayed in place. Obviously this is a first impressions. The real true test is to see if I keep on gravitating towards this or gravitating towards my Tantour. I did want to compare it to my Huda Beauty Tantour in light. It is very comparable. However, this product is a little bit more forgiving in that it is buildable to where you can get your desired depth and result. However, the Tantour is where a little bit of the product goes a really long way. In terms of blendability, they both are the same and on par. As for the cream blush, my only spite with this is that it is way too tiny for what you are paying for it. I mean, this is $33, guys. For a cream blush this tiny. The color is beautiful. I'm so glad I went with Bikini Martini because I do not have this color in my collection. This is so natural. You can definitely build this up again or sheer it out. So definitely don't get intimidated by the purple color. Am I going to purchase more? Maybe. As I reiterate, the true test comes to whether I'm gravitating towards these products more throughout the week. I will definitely keep you guys updated in either a monthly favorites or current favorites. Since it is in the end of... we are coming towards the end of April, this is definitely going to be more towards my May favorites if it is a product I'm gravitating towards. Am I glad I purchased this product? Yes, I'm very glad. I really do feel like I'm going to hop into the bronzer more because I find me usually requiring, especially for my nose contour, me hopping into a powder bronzer just to give more depth. But I feel like just with this standalone, I don't need to hop right into another bronzer to add more depth. I can just build it up with this product. I find this product very insanely lightweight. While editing, came to realize, oh my gosh, I still need to do my final thoughts on this product. So I definitely have to vouch for the fact that this is super lightweight. It is non-greasy whatsoever, because I know when something is greasy because my skin will go insanely oily really quickly. My skin doesn't give any product leeway, trust me on that. And I do have sensitive skin, and this did not break me out or give me any sort of rash, especially in terms of the contour, which I'm super thankful for and glad about, because these aren't cheap, people. Again, it's not the most expensive like Tom Ford, but it isn't like affordable like the balm. So I definitely am glad I purchased this. I definitely will keep you guys updated. And that is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys found this helpful and informative. I will definitely leave again, my foundation shade and everything in the description bar below, so you guys can stay informed to see whether this shade is right for you or whether you should go darker or lighter. Again, I'm really happy with the shade range with all the products that they've come out with. Again, Fenty Beauty is the blueprint. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, social distancing, being hygienic and washing your hands. I love you guys with all my heart, and I'll catch you, my beautiful best friends, in the next video. Bye!